Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we have another new bags episode. I'm going to try to keep this one a little shorter. The main focus is going to be Miu Miu and Bottega Veneta. So if you guys are interested, then just keep watching. So I know I said I would focus on Bottega Veneta and Miu Miu. However, Louis Vuitton did launch a brand new biker bag a couple days ago. So I thought we could just talk about it really quick. So it is called the biker bag and it is available in 3 different sizes: the nano, the PM, and the MM size. So here we have the nano size. And for me, just off the bat, on the first impressions, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it, especially when you look at the promo photos. Off the bat, when you look at the promo photos, you can see this kind of like the way that they did like the aged crinkled leather. I'm personally not a huge fan of it, as opposed to the one that's already on their website where it's just plain black. I actually do like this more, especially when you do it in comparison. But this for me was like the first photo that I saw, and it also has the gold hardware as opposed to the silver. I don't know, for me it's not the type of vibe that I like. I don't want to say it looks like a basketball because it's like black and white. I mean, I like the overall aesthetic. They do compare this at the inspo. It's definitely kind of like a softer version of a keep ball or softer version of a speedy as well. So the general shape and aesthetic, I actually do like the soft leather right here, like the smooth leather with the hardware. I like that they did like the LV in the little circle. It's just the crinkled bits right here. However, on its own, I think it is very cute. It's very unique. It's like edgy but also kind of like soft as well. Definitely out of all the 3 sizes, I think aesthetic wise the nano size would be my favorite. I do think it's kind of expensive, but then you have to take into account the price point of this is because it's a brand new bag. In general, especially with Louis Vuitton, a lot of their just random seasonal bags that they kind of test the waters in, they do make it a little bit more expensive. But I actually love the inside of this bag. I think it's so nice. I believe it's like embroidered inside. Let's see. So the inside is fabric. So if you zoom in on it, you can see it's like embroidered. I think that's actually a really nice detail. And I also like that they did kind of just your traditional monogram, like brown and tan on the inside. So again, like I said, they do have a slightly bigger size. I believe the PM size is the video that Lisa did. She did like a what's in my bag video recently. It might have even came out today, I'm not sure. But I believe she has the PM size because it didn't fit that much. But I love that you can actually add a bunch of charms to this, especially a lot of Louis Vuitton's bag charms in general are usually gold. The fact that they made silver ones are really nice. So they do have another color. So this one, again, I don't like this whole kind of like age colored leather, because to me what this looks like is that this bag was originally a beige color and then it got, let's say you're wearing black, fresh black denim jeans, and after it got rubbed all the way around, that's what it looks like to me, where basically this bag, it has been officially color transferred is the aesthetic. But like I said, again, I do like the inside. I do like the way that they did the smooth leather. I do like that they have this. It kind of is reminiscent because a lot of the new Prada bags in particular have a specific D-ring just for bag charms. I'm pretty sure this is for the crossbody notches, yes, but the fact that you can wear this bag top handle and then add little bag charms, I think that's actually a really nice aesthetic. This is quite expensive, and this is the PM size. Let's look at the MM size really quick. So the MM size, good lord, 7,450 AUD. So I'm just gonna like guess probably it's around maybe like 5,500 USD, a little bit more. So the MM size is the one that has the gray. Again, I think this is such a cute top handle bag. I was seeing some of the comments on Purse Forum and a lot of people are saying this looked like the soft Antigona, and I was like, oh my gosh, 100% yes. I do like the general shape and style of this. I love the little tabby bits right here. I actually think it's really cute. It's really just the type of leather that they use. For this one, it looks like this bag was black and then just maybe 20 years of being passed around, then the leather just kind of started to flake off. Like that's the vibe for me. Even though it has this like dry texture, like when you look at this bag looks dry, and then it makes me wonder how it actually feels. I do like the detail right here with this little hardware bit where it says Louis Vuitton and you have the little 3 bits. So the general visuals of this bag, I do like. It's just the type of leather that they picked, not the biggest fan. And I think the price point of this is pretty expensive. I mean, Lisa, this is probably one of the few bags that Lisa has been shown to use and have that I really have no inclination on desiring it. Again, I think think the all black version is the cutest one, just because it doesn't have the crinkled leather. Like, maybe cute's not the right word for the bigger size, but the nano, out of the three, the nano would be my favorite, and then the all black. Let me just talk about Dior really quickly. So they do have this new soft saddlebag with strap, and I think the price point of this is a little bit insane. It is $3,900. So the main difference, if you guys don't know the saddlebag, is that normally it comes with a top handle that's a lot shorter. I feel like the biggest complaint that people say about the Dior saddlebag is that you can add a jacquard strap or an additional strap, but then that top handle bit is just kind of like flailing about. The only, I feel like, upsetting thing, not upsetting, but you're committed for this to be a crossbody bag. I don't think, let me see, it says that it does come with an adjustable shoulder strap and then the signature CD straps, so, but it's not showing a picture of it. I do actually like that this is in goat skin. I've touched Dior goat skin before and I actually do enjoy it. It seems very durable, very shiny, just very nice. I personally really like goat skin. I really liked it on the Chanel 19s, but then they stopped doing it for some reason. But I think this is absurdly expensive. This mini soft saddlebag is $3,900. The previous price when I got my Dior saddlebag, regular size, was $3,800, and the fact that this mini version, just because it comes with the long crossbody strap, is $100 more, I think that's a little crazy. But so they do have this available in black, and then they have this available in this smooth calf skin, so you can see the difference. This one's a shiny black goat skin, and then the smooth calf skin, I mean, I don't know if it's just the photo, because this kind of looks like it would scratch pretty easily. Like, even just from the video of it, watch when she turns, you can ever so slightly see like an indentation. Just wait for it right here. Do you see that scratch right there? So for me, I definitely would pick the goat skin over it. You can adjust it to the shortest length, but then you have this long tail, so even though you could make this a shoulder bag as well, the fact, just imagine this like long piece jutting out. Oh, but what I didn't notice, so they did actually change the opening, so now it actually is way easier, because one of the biggest complaints, actually, people that own the saddlebags in general, mini or the regular size, is the opening, because it's like this oblong shape, whereas this is just like completely cut open, so you can definitely fit in more. So I guess that's actually a plus, but for me, the price point of this, I think this is way too much money. They do have it in the medium size, so it's called the soft saddle, so it's not as structured. You can kind of see how the leather is here as well, that it seems more pliable than the original saddle, which is way more structured. I'm assuming the opening on this, okay, they don't have a photo, but I'm assuming the opening on this is the same as the small one, where it's just like cut open, so that's nice. For me, I love my saddlebag so much, I definitely want to add another one. I would just go with another original, but I know some people don't like that about the saddle, like the opening. They don't like how structured it is, that it can't fit anything, even though for me, I feel like it can fit so much. And then I do have it available in the oblique as well. I'm just not a huge fan, I've talked about this before, I'm not into the whole oblique and then like a big chunk of the leather, just like their book tote with the huge bits of leather on the side. Kind of like pick a side, you know. If this was just all oblique canvas and then the little leather tabby right here, that for me would be enough. And then there's no more back pocket as well. I feel like one of my favorite things about the saddlebag is the back pocket, and this doesn't have the back pocket, so a little tragic, a little tragic. So that's all I want to talk about with Dior. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about Miu Miu. I actually got the email for their new like gymnasium collection, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've actually been really kind of thinking about wanting to add a Miu Miu bag instead. I don't know where that came from, to be honest, but I will talk about that in another Get Ready With Me. I just want to go over the campaign aesthetics. I love it. It's giving like vintage gym vibes, even just this whole jacket bag situation, and then the colors that they pick, like this mini bag on top of this one. I honestly originally thought this was like too much going on, but I actually think this is so adorable. Like, I love everything about this adventure bag. I actually really do like it. I feel like this is one of the bags that started the whole bag charm situation, but they actually did come out with a shoulder bag version of this, which I hadn't seen before. Like, I've seen the adventure bag before, but never in as a shoulder bag. So they have it available in black, and then they have it available in dark brown as well. I feel like Miu Miu does dark brown very, very well. If I were to choose one of these two, I would definitely pick the dark brown one. So it's basically just a shoulder bag version of the original one, and you guys know me, shoulder bags very up my alley. It has a little lobster claw. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of the lobster claw. We know about the Gucci Jackie. I love that this little band right here is very thin as well. I would love to try this bag on. So it is lined with fabric, which could be kind of tricky in case you have like a pen or any like candy or food spills. I love that you can tighten this as well, like to make it shorter or looser, like more secure, and it's a zippy pouch. Very interesting actually, now that I think about it. I haven't seen this bag with silver hardware. I feel like black with silver would actually make it look a little more like edgy and cool. I would love to touch this leather. One thing to note is that this bag does look very narrow. It's kind of giving a softer leathery version of a Louis Vuitton pochette, but obviously more amped up. Like there's a lot more other things to do. Like you can add a bag charm in these little holes as well. I just think it's very cute. I would love to see how big this is, like in terms of proportion, because $4,300 is a lot of money. Like let's say even pushing it with the Louis Vuitton price increases, a Louis Vuitton pochette is around $1,500 to $1,700 depending if it's like a special collection or something. Obviously this has a little more intricacies in it and it's leather, but still this is very expensive for what it is. But again, I would love to know the size, like regular size. How wide are we talking? Like it definitely should be bigger than a Louis Vuitton pochette, but I thought this was very cute. Like this bag right here, what is this bag called? I do like the white stitching and the piping, and I actually do like that it's like a flap. This coin little detail, let's see if I can find it. Wait, now I get it. Okay, it's like finally clicking. It's called the penny leather bag because there's a little coin in the middle. I mean, I actually do like the general shape and style of this. I like that the strap does look detachable, which is really cool. I could do without the penny. I'm curious what the penny stands for. I mean, price point, I'm not mad about it. $3,600. This is basically, what is it? It's bigger than the Celine 16. Like you can fit way more. You know what this actually reminds me of? I got it. It's very similar of the Louis Vuitton Diane bag. You can even pick the Empreinte version, but I actually like this more because this looks a lot softer. The Diane in Empreinte does still have like a stiffness to it just because I felt Empreinte leather. It is relatively stiff. Well, this does look really soft. I would say the only stitching that I'm not a big fan of is this right here. It kind of reminds me of the Lorna Jane logo. I could do without this stitching, and if it just had this one, I think I would like it. But I do like the white piping. Oh my god, and there's a back pocket. How this is literally like the Diane bag because the fact that the strap is removable, there's a back pocket. I actually really like this very much so. Just I could do without these 3 squares, and then the penny I could do without. But I guess it's a cool detail that on the penny it does say Miu Miu. So here's a close-up of it. I mean, this looks nice. You can crossbody it, you can shoulder bag it. I would love to see how soft the leather is. I guess out of the 3, all 3 I do enjoy. Probably the dark brown and then the cognac would be my top 2. So one thing to note really quick about the whole Gymnasium collection is this whole white piping on the edge. This is from their regular, like, this is one of the bags that like really got them super popular and the one that they were like gifting to everyone. Oh, they do have a backpack. I didn't know that they had a backpack, so I won't click on it, but let's just look at it really quick. I love like the pouch aesthetic. I love the white stitching again. So they do have fabric versions of it. I mean, with the fabric versions, definitely the navy and the tan is really like out to me, but I think the all tan one is actually very cute. $3,600. This is a pretty big backpack. Look at all the general aesthetics. I feel like a backpack from Chanel, even like the super tiny popular ones, I think that even is like $3,800, maybe $4,100. When you're comparing it to that, like a tiny basically can fit a phone card holder, that's it type of backpack versus this, getting more bang for your buck for sure. And then Prada in general is really popular to have like the top handle bucket bags or the top handle backpack. So I do actually like this, and you can see it does come with straps as well. Actually, I'm curious, can you crossbody this as well, or is it just top handle and backpack only? If you lobster claw this part off and just hook it on right here, I'm gonna assume you can make this into a shoulder bag, kind of like the Palm Springs Mini. You can wear that as a crossbody bag or a shoulder bag as well if you just use the one strap. So having that option is actually very nice. Lastly, really quick, we'll talk about Bottega Veneta. They do have a new color. You guys know the small Andiamo is on. I want to make this Andiamo my birthday bag. They have a new color. It's called Matcha. Like, I feel like it speaks for itself. This shade of green is fantastic. It's like dark and muted, but weirdly the tone of this is like low-key kind of bright as well. I feel like this is actually the quintessential color of matcha powder. Like if I just put some matcha powder on the floor right now, this is the color. I really like this actually. So my favorite thing about the Andiamo is the fact that you can shoulder bag it or top handle it or crossbody it. Just everything about this, I love it so much. But basically I just wanted to talk about this matcha color. Gorgeous. So this is actually the main bag that I wanted to talk about from Bottega Veneta. A lot of you guys have actually messaged me about this. It's called their new Ciao Ciao bag. Very expensive, but I actually like it. You guys know with me, Bottega Veneta, my favorite thing is the intrecciato leather. By far it's my favorite, but I do actually like this. I love that the details of the inside of it, it's kind of like where it's like a two-toned situation. So I actually do like that the outside is smooth and then the inside has the intrecciato leather. I wish they did it in reverse. So they did this bag with the flap with the intrecciato leather on the outside and then smooth on the inside. I think that would be really cool. I actually do have this bag available in quite a few colors. So they have it in the maroon, the black. I do like the maroon a lot. That's actually really pretty. It's like a cranberry color, and then it in beige as well. See, especially with the lighter colors, you can see the intrecciato weaving on the inside. Very nice. I really like this. I really do. And then there is feet, as you can see. I wonder if they'll show a shot of the bottom. See, even just this part just looks so nice. Like, look how slouchy it is. This actually reminds me of the Fendi Soft Peekaboo. I mean, I've tried on the Fendi Soft Peekaboo. Aesthetically, I love the look of the Fendi Soft Peekaboo, but I feel like when I actually tried it on, I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to. And the fact that this one, does it come with a crossbody strap? Oh, it doesn't. I actually love, I'm very picky on a crossbody strap. The fact that this crossbody strap is on the thicker side, it's wider, I think this looks a lot more comfortable, and this just general aesthetic. Oh, and you can see the feet on the bottom. That's wonderful. I love the flap as well. They do have it in matcha, and this is the larger size, so definitely for travel. I feel like the only downside of this bag would be the weight. Like, the more that you fill it, the heavier it'll be. But ooh, like, this aesthetic looks so nice. And look, there's only one left. Of course, the matcha color is so pretty. Oh, I wonder if it would have been feasible to add a back pocket. That would have took it to the next step. But they do have it in this pink color as well, which I think is actually a really nice shade of pink too. Very cute. But definitely I would kind of worry about like the bottom getting scuff marks or like aging not well. Oh, and then they have it in the fondant. Oh, you guys know, actually I think out of all the dark browns, Miu Miu and then this fondant, like Bottega Veneta fondant is like peak dark brown shade as well. I mean, it looks very heavy, but I feel like this could be a really good work bag, travel bag. It'll be heavy, but you just for like airplane, to make sure you have everything that you need. But there were a couple other Bottega bags that I hadn't seen before. So there's one called the Knot Lock bag. When Bottega Veneta first started doing these kind of like weird random little hardware bits, I wasn't a big fan of it, and then it's very much grown on me. I do like this. This does just remind me of the YSL envelope bag, the clutch that everyone I feel like starts with, that you see. It's kind of giving that, but more low-key, I would say. I feel like the YSL version is just very classic with like the grained hardware in black or even gunmetal, but I mean, this one does have a little top handle. My only gripe is I kind of don't really like the ratio of this. I feel like the top flap looks a little bit large, but maybe I'm just not used to it, and then kind of the point, I'm not sure. Let's see it in other colors. I actually do like the blue with the gold. Actually looks really nice. I think it like brings out the shade, and I do like the envelope pouch right here. Oh my gosh, and there's a back pocket. Okay, we're rescinding it. I like this one way more than the YSL one. I just love how different it is, like just the little details, even the fact that it says Bottega Veneta right here. It has this kind of triangle little peekaboo pocket right here. I think that's very cute. This top handle bit I feel like would be kind of annoying. Is that adjustable? Okay, no, so it is adjustable right here, so you can make it shorter or longer. I feel like if I wore this crossbody, I would definitely make it shorter for sure, but that's a really nice option to have. And then of course they have it in their beige color as well, which I think the beige or the black would be the most wearable, but I feel like the size makes it more on the casual business aesthetic side, less taking this out to dinner just because it's so large. This bag also I've not seen. It's called the Pinacoteca. Ooh, probably said that so wrong. So you have these like really structured handles right here. I don't know. I definitely feel like I would need to try this on, but I do actually like the general shape. It's kind of like a round rectangle, which I do like. I just don't know how the handles would feel like hitting me day to day. It doesn't look that secure because it is just tied. Ooh, but I do like that it's two-toned. So you have the cranberry color on the inside, which is the Barolo, and then the pink color on the outside. I do actually like the two-tonedness about it. See, when you top handle this, I think this looks really cute. They do have a bigger size as well. Okay, so this one has the fondant on the inside, and then this really pretty like cerulean sky blue color. You have black and dark brown on the inside, which I feel like would be one of the most popular combos. So I do like this. Definitely need to try this on. Okay, so this bag immediately, it's like a version of the flamenco, but a Bottega Veneta version. I mean, Bottega Veneta already had their kind of like pouch situation. I feel like that was one of the most popular bags. Like when I first started getting into Bottega Veneta, even before I started learning about the cassette, their pouch crossbody bag, specifically the small version, I think was absolutely everywhere. It was very popular. So now they just have this. So it's literally like a flamenco where it kind of ties together. So I guess this is what makes it shoulder baggy. I mean, I like it. I wouldn't say they even copied the wavy purely on the fact that they already had their pouch, but it was a crossbody situation. So now they're just giving you the option to make it top handle. But between this and the flamenco, you guys know my answer. Of course I would pick the flamenco, but they do have this available in the matcha color. So let's just see. I'm team rosemary for life, but this matcha color is very, very nice. I mean, I like it, especially on denim. Oh wow, like this matcha with this shade of denim. And then the baggy. Okay, wait, these jeans though are very, very cute. I don't even want to look it up because I'm sure it'll be very expensive, but this is a whole aesthetic for me. And then lastly, I'll just talk about this bucket bag. I've actually been really wanting to add a bucket bag in my collection. I'm just at a standstill. I'm kind of going back into the Nano Noe and thinking of adding that, or to get the Fendi Montresseur, because I feel like since I've grown up, the bucket bag that I always thought I would add would be the Fendi Montresseur, or even the Louis Pebble bucket bag, but I digress. So they do have a small bucket bag now. So the inside looks like it's suede lining. They do have it in a bigger size as well, but let's look at this blue color. I mean, I like the general shape. They're doing the smooth calfskin as well. I wonder if this scratches, because some of their other bags are silky calf leather and this is smooth. I mean, I think this is cute. I think it's very unique. I like that it has the top handle situation. I love the hardware right here, the braided roping. I wonder if they would ever do this bucket bag like fully lined in intrecciato leather. I think I actually would like that more. Actually, the more that I look at this with the smooth calfskin, it's reminding me of the Celine 16 small bucket bag, because I actually used to want to add that into my collection as well. I mean, between that and then this one, I would pick the Celine smooth bucket bag. I just really love the aesthetic of that. Alrighty guys, so we've come to the end of today's new bag episode. What were your guys' favorites? If you guys were thinking of getting the Louis Vuitton biker bag, what are the thoughts? Have any of you guys even tried it on? Like, is the leather like so supple and succulent, or doesn't it just look dry though? Like the crinkled bit just looks kind of dry. But I would be interested to try the nano bag on. Maybe since I'm in Australia right now, I'll see. I mean, the bag just came out, and I feel like newer season bags from the history when I go into the stores, they don't come here as quickly as they would, let's say, in America or Europe. So we'll see about that. But I'm really truly thinking of adding a Miu Miu bag just all of a sudden. But I feel like it's like an impulse control situation. Like all of a sudden I want to add a Miu Miu bag, whereas before I didn't really have that much of an inclination towards it. But the bow bag is like really like in the forefront of my mind. I would use that travel business, like just anything truly. But I digress from that. I would love to try on the Miu Miu Adventure shoulder version. The Bottega Veneta Ciao Ciao, I would never buy it just because I'm so stuck on the small Andiamo, and for me I wouldn't be able to justify both of them. And honestly, I just love intrecciato leather so much that I think the Andiamo wins for me. But I do really like the Ciao Ciao. I think aesthetically it looks very luxurious, very businessy. It doesn't give me casual vibes at all though, but it does look practical, minus the fact that it looks very heavy. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys leaning towards the Ciao Ciao, like you used to want the Andiamo and then the Ciao Ciao came out and now you want the Ciao Ciao, or you guys stuck with me and we're like team Andiamo? As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.